Security's pretty tight. I should be at the center soon. I can't see ahead. But... this is...
That was close, wasn't it?
Alyssa?
Well, I thought it just wouldn't do for you to die after leaving me behind, now would it?
You...
Welcome to Aegis. I knew you two would come. So, tell me, are you crushed that it's nothing like the utopia you imagined it would be?
Director! So it was you! What's the meaning of all this?
So, he was able to arrange a way to infiltrate this place as well, Sakuya? Such a shame. Really. Truly, his loss will be deeply felt.
You lied! It was you! You were behind it all, weren't you?
Yes, that's quite right. Apparently, he had another master. So, I made a move before I could get bitten. He acted too soon. We had yet to discover the key to launching the devouring apocalypse, the singularity. As such, we couldn't allow word of the Ark project to get out. The devouring apocalypse set off by the Origami will lead to this planet's total destruction and regeneration. It will be a complete regeneration. All species will be exterminated, and the history of life will be rewritten. Passage to the New World. An ark for conveying the human species and its legacy. That is the Ark project. But unfortunately, this ark bound for the New World has limited capacity. A limited number of births linked to the next generation. Only the truly superior have a right to take them. No.
So, the only people who can get on the Ark are you and the people you've chosen?
Can you think of anyone else more deserving? Really? It's really a shame. But now you two have gotten yourselves crossed off my list. I'm very sorry, but I need you to disappear now.
Oh, sorry, Director, but I've made sure to destroy all of the remaining safeguards.
I see. Now that's a problem. All right then, since you leave me no choice, I'll just have you two kill each other off.
Well, long time no see, Alyssa. You know, you should have just slipped away into unconsciousness. If you're still thirsting to kill, why, I'll give you a hand again.
What are... you...
Ajin... Duva... Turi!
You're too strong now to fall for this kind of hypnosis. Remember, you didn't shoot Lindo that day. In fact, you never let yourself be defeated by this kind of thing. That's right. You always had the strength to protect your loved ones.
Have you lost your mind, Sakuya? What the hell?
Sorry, but that was a recovery bullet.
What? Oh, hell!
Damn you. Creating extra work for me.
So, that's everything we know about the Aegis project and the Ark project. And that sheet there is a list of all the people eligible to board the Ark. Every single one of our names is on that list. Also, relatives of each passenger up to the 2nd degree will be permitted to board. And one other thing. Since we broke into Aegis, Alyssa and I have been taken off the list. Even so, if things go as planned, you guys will be on the side of the saved. Whereas Alyssa and I are probably fugitives now, as far as the branch is concerned.
The Aegis project was a lie? But how? How can that be?
I was never going to follow that tyrant's orders anyway. Besides, unlike the rest of you, my body is half origami. You really think they'd let someone like me survive in the next world?
Even so, the director, I mean your father, put your name down on this list.
What do I care?
Let me say this one more time. I refuse to allow this boat to set sail.
She's right. We have to stop the director from carrying out this heinous crime. First of all, we're going to stay hidden and find a way to infiltrate Aegis again.
That's all we thought you should know. And I'd like you all to decide on your own what you're going to do. Don't worry. Even if you end up joining our enemies, we won't hold it against you.
Although if you get in our way, we'll do everything we can to eliminate you.
Alyssa?
I'm only joking. But still, if at all possible, I hope that doesn't come to pass.
I'm going to disconnect now. Think it over carefully. You don't want to have any regrets.
Sorry, but I'm going to board the Ark. Hey, I do know what the consequences will be, but now that there's no Aegis project, I have no other way to make sure my family's safe. I decided long ago to protect my family, my mother and sister, no matter what it took. That's why I became a God Eater. And that's why I'm going to board the Ark.
Ah, thanks for stopping by. The plan is about to enter its final stage, thanks to you and your predecessors. I wanted to express my gratitude. You seem rather perplexed by my words. But surely Sakura and Alyssa have contacted you by now. Well, I can imagine how you must feel, now that they've been put on the wanted list. Now, you're probably wondering how on earth I can still be loitering about the den. I'll not make excuses. If you wish to cross swords with me right now, I'll be glad to accommodate you. However, you must understand, the Ark project is the only way for us to achieve both a true rebirth for the planet and human preservation. Let me see. For example, let's say that your ship has sunk, and you and another passenger have been tossed into the raging sea. In the stormy waters, you see a single plank floating nearby. No matter how you look at it, the plank will sink if you both cling to it. Now then, what would you do? Would you push the other person aside and save yourself? Or are you the type who would gladly sacrifice himself? You're one of the people who should cling to this plank of Carneades. For the future of humankind, that is absolutely the right choice to make. The Ark will be completed in a short time. If you decide to join this project, I want you to fulfill your remaining duties to the best of your ability. And if you succeed, I intend to welcome you and your loved ones aboard the Ark as crew members. Now, what are you going to do? Board a doomed, sinking ship and wait for violent death in a stormy sea? Or join me on board the Ark? Oh, by the way, Kota was just here minutes ago to receive his boarding ticket for the Ark. I'm proud of how strong he's become, just from having loved ones to protect. If you can't make up your mind now, I'll be happy to give you some time to mull it over. We're just one step away from setting the project in motion. Yes, if we can just get our hands on the Singularity. I hope that I'll be reunited with you in the new world. That you'll accept an official ticket.